Hey everyone, I'm BJ and this is Brickhouse Builds. In this video we're working on my 1981 Honda CX500 that I've been bringing back to life and getting back on the road. This is the third video on the bike, so if you haven't seen episodes 1 or 2 yet, be sure to check those out and get caught up. Episode 1 was all about making it run, episode 2 was about making it roadworthy, and the mission in this video is to tie up some loose ends and take this thing for a shakedown ride. So get your helmets on and come along. Okay, well it's the next day and we need to touch on these brakes. So as I mentioned before, this thing has what I believe is an 11mm piston as evidenced by the 11 down here. This is not original to the bike, and the issue we're having is that it's not moving enough fluid either forward or back. So you have to squeeze the lever all the way to the grip for like really any kind of braking pressure, so not ideal. And then what happens is it's actually not drawing the pistons back out of the or back into the caliper, so the brakes are kind of dragging, so it's just squealing a little bit. Now to alleviate this, I went ahead and I just hopped on Amazon and grabbed another master cylinder with a 14mm piston, so we will check that out now and hopefully that will fix our problem. So I went through all my old stuff too. I didn't have an extra master cylinder unfortunately, but I've used something like these many times. Oh, this one even comes with 2 different brake switches. Cool. So this one, nothing fancy, 14mm from the advertisement. Comes with everything I need. So we're gonna try this one out and hopefully it works a lot better. Now, I didn't want to invest a ton of money on this one because if this is not right, I might also try a 16mm. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap this thing out, probably won't film it, and we will get it bled and test it out. Okay, I finally have my new air filter here. So this is the one that came in the bike, and the foam had since deteriorated, so I took some just some thin door seal foam and just kind of put it around there just to try to attempt to get a little bit of a seal, but you can see the difference here, how much more substantial the actual factory foam is. So that will of course affect the running. So you need a little bit of drag to actually lift the slides in the carburetor. So anyway, plus this is an old filter. I didn't want to go too far with this thing. So we're gonna have a nice fresh start. Our valves are adjusted and we're in the home stretch right now. All right, and here we are. I've never been so happy to be stuck behind a, I don't know, Discovery Center, whatever that is. And on my way to the DMV. I mean, that's 2 things that you would just normally complain about. But let me tell you what, it is absolutely perfect. And I mean perfect weather, okay? We got a slight breeze. It's like 72 degrees. You'd think we were in Southern California right now. And we're on top the CX500 here. We've been just putting some miles on this thing. So today's mission, I'm actually, like I said, on the way to the DMV. I gotta title a few things, including this thing, so I gotta get some plates on it. And you know what, we're just gonna have a good day. After I leave the DMV, I'm going to hit a few choice roads, kind of planning on making a route, or at least scouting some roads that will be in an upcoming ride with people. So that is a good excuse to do further shakedown miles on this beast. I don't know, probably a beast. I mean, it's a CX500. It's either one of two things. It's either the best bike ever made or it's the worst bike ever made. There's never any in between. You will find either love or hate for these things. It's really strange. But all jokes aside, this thing has been running really well. You know, save for maybe like a little bit of a burble between 4,000 and 5,000. We're kind of in it right now. It's running really good. Just kind of figuring out if I need to change the master cylinder once more or not. And you know, we're just putting some fuel through this thing. I think it's running better and better the more we ride it. Getting the forks dialed in. As you guys saw, I put the different fork caps on there. We eliminated the air assist system, and then we have it filled up with, actually have it filled with fluid instead of being empty this time. So yeah, you know what, we're loving life. And I'm working right now. I'm very lucky, I'm very fortunate. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna get on to riding. I will find my way around this, I will discover my way around this center, and we will continue on to the DMV. So we're gonna unleash all, what do these things have, like 50 horse, something like that? I don't know. We're gonna unleash all of it to get around this thing. It's gonna be great. Yay! So at the end of this road, it tees into another fantastic riding road. But if I'm going to be leading a group of people, I have to consider safety first and foremost. So we'll be making a right here, which is fine, but kind of a blind crest right there. So I don't want to lead a bunch of people over this hill with unknown traffic conditions. You have to just like kind of go for it. I would love to take that road, but I don't know if I can mitigate the risk. Maybe I could have a spotter on the other side, who knows. Herman, Missouri. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see if I can actually get a photo here. Kill this thing at first. Alright, trying out a new road right now. It's a very small, pretty slow road, but it's got some great hills and little corners to it. So this would just be like a very fun group, you know, low traffic. Look at how beautiful that is. Come on. This is a great little road. Sweet. Oh yeah, I like this one. Yeah, lots of little hills. This thing has lots of elevation change, which is always fun. Give you a reason to downshift and stuff. Beautiful old farm homes and some good views. Well, I keep forgetting to record because I'm just like
lost in the ride, which is the best. I'm telling you, I'm 3 for 3 on new roads right now. I have no idea what's around the bend, and it just keeps getting better. So I can't wait to get people on this ride, because they are gonna, this is motorcycle heaven. And I know I have good roads around me, but it's always nice to go ride and find a new one and just get lost in it, you know? Just beautiful. These are my favorite sections of road, where it's just complete tree cover and you're just in like a tunnel of curves. My absolute favorite.
Okay, went ahead and got this gauge kind of backed out a little bit, and then I just took my like needle tip oil applicator. Just put a couple drops right in there. Hopefully that will calm it down based on what I've read online. I've actually never had a gauge start whining at me like that, but of course, I would rather it stop before it gets worse. Fixed. Nice. I did over 200 miles on this bike in total comfort with a smile the entire time. This is actually the first stock CX500 I've had any seat time on, so it was really fun to get to know the bike. The brakes ended up feeling great with the 14mm master cylinder, so no further changes will be made there, but you will definitely be seeing more of it as I put together more specific episodes on some of the work it has required, so be sure to look for those. Also check out the recent open house video and the travel vlog from Jish to see the group ride I've mentioned here, as it was such an amazing time. But To close this one out, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. The best.